I don't care. Yeah, you can do that. Hey, Dan. Good. How was Michigan? It was great. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah. Another couple of weeks. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can fit into your screen. Okay. Okay, breakout room's closing in like 30 seconds or so. Now we can zoom you in after I get out of the screen.
Hi, Jules.
Okay, closing in 5 seconds. It's really happening. Okay.
Where are they all?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. They got lost in the they got lost in the Ethernet.
They left. They didn't come back from the check-in.
Okay, here we go.
You gave them an exit. You gave them
Right.
an
We're
escape.
starting to wonder if you all were returning. Welcome back, Zoomers. You guys must have been having great conversation. We were starting to wonder if you were coming back. We're sitting quietly in the room like, did they leave? Okay, so welcome back. I first want to say thank you all for being here, for coming back from your breakout rooms, and to say that our Sunday morning Zen program and so much of our other programs are kept moving by the generosity of really those of us in the room and online here today. It is this group of us that makes this mission move and helps us fulfill our Bodhisattva vows. So as you are able or see fit, please consider donating to our center to help continue doing what we do, either with money, time, donations. We would be so grateful. With that, we are going to move into our very exciting first ever Samu Sunday. I am introducing the man who needs no introduction, our co-founder, Abbott, our spiritual lead, the reason we come together here in practice and leads us on the path. Thank you. Please take it away.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be back with you all. It's been, I think it's been 6 weeks now since I had hip surgery, and I'm not fully back 100%, but I'm back enough to do Samu today with you. So I wanted to just shortly, just very briefly describe what we're going to do today, because it might be shocking to you that you're not really going to hear a Dharma talk this morning, as you're used to. And so I want to prepare you for the possibility that we won't always have Sunday morning Zen in the way that we do it going forward. That sometimes on 3-day weekends, we might want to use the center for a retreat, and then we wouldn't have Sunday morning Zen or some other event that we might be doing. And this morning, we're going to do Samu work practice. We've spent a long time building this Zen Center talking about the foundations of mindfulness for Zen practice. What I don't think I've done very effectively yet is to really be clear about what Zen training looks like at this Zen Center. So what I plan to do going forward is to begin giving talks that are really specifically addressing what is Zen training and why are we doing it. So one aspect of Zen training is Samu work practice. If you've been to any retreats here, you know that we do Samu. When I think of the Zen training I had at the Zen Center in Los Angeles a long time ago, pretty much what it consisted of, as I remember, is Zazen, meditation, and Samu work practice, and we did Samu all the time. So, Junmei just invited you to give Dana donations to support the center, which we very much appreciate. There are other ways to be generous with our energy and our time. And one way that we express our generosity is by giving our time and our energy in the service of the Sangha, through working, through being on committees, through being on a board of directors, all the things that make this center work. And this center is your home. This is your Zen center. And so we need to, from time to time, take care of the buildings and grounds. And the way we do this is by doing Samu. Now, Samu is done in a very, it's really important to get how we do this practice, because it really goes to the heart of what Zen is. It's a doing. And when we work in this way, first of all, we don't talk very much. For those that you are serial talkers, you have to kind of, I have some tape you can put over your mouth if you need to, that I do when I sleep now, so I won't breathe through my mouth. You can use that if you want, but don't talk during Samu. It's generally not what we want to be doing. What we want to do is focus on whatever we're doing, and usually it's manual labor. Sometimes it has to be more mental if we're administrating something, but mostly the idea is to do manual labor. And the idea is to take the distance between you and the toilet. You and the, that's not a good analogy, you and the kitchen sink, and decrease that distance until it's zero. There's no distance between you and the broom handle, you and the vacuum cleaner. And when there's no distance between you and the vacuum cleaner, then you are truly in a place of samadhi, which is what comes with Zen training, and you are one with whatever you're doing. And that is actually a very pleasing way to learn how to enjoy work. And it's also surprisingly a way to get a lot of work done. We don't do Samu work practice to necessarily finish something, although we usually do. We do it to be present to whatever we're doing in the moment, and we do it until Samu work practice is over, and then we stop. And the final thing about Samu work practice is to leave no trace. Whatever we taken out to work, tools or hammers or anything, we make sure that we put them away. And so the Zen Center is, again, clean and orderly. Now, some of you don't get to have the joy of doing this here at the Zen Center because you're joining us online. So what I would suggest to you is that you treat your own home as a temple this morning, and that you do Samu work practice in your home. And we're going to work from, what time is it now? Huh? 10:05. I don't want to talk too long or we won't have any time to work. We're going to work from 10 to 11. And then the other nice thing I like about this day is we're going to have a communal meal together here at the Zen Center. If you're in the area, you can come by, and you could avoid the Samu work practice and just come by for the meal, or you could come by now and work at the Zen Center, or however you like. But what I would suggest if you're online is that you work from 10 to 11 in the spirit of this Samu, where you really don't reach for a lot of shiny objects, turn your cell phones off, turn your computers off, go do something simple and manual, like sweeping, vacuuming, cleaning dishes, whatever it is, working in your garden, planting something, and do it, just allow yourself to do it without distraction. And I think if you do this, you'll actually discover that it's enjoyable when we do one thing at a time in this way. We call it, in Zen, we call this giving life to our life. So, any questions about what we're doing today in the room? We might need to pass the microphone if there's any great intellectual discussion that needs to take place here.
I'd just like to ask a clarifying question.
Yes.
We are allowed to talk during lunch?
Yes. Yeah, during lunch we're going to talk a lot because I want to tell jokes, and yeah, we will talk during lunch. If we were in retreat, we would not. But we're just going to try to be focused during the work practice. And then in the communal lunch, we want to enjoy each other. We're a community. We want to be in community and have a good time together. And I think you'll also find that when we work together like this, we actually build a kind of sangha harmony together, working together. It feels good to do work together like this. At least it does to me. I don't know how it'll be for you. Any other questions, philosophical discussion?
mine?
Yeah, Robin?
Will we be getting together again at the end of like at 11 o'clock or anything for closing?
I hadn't thought of that, Robin. We could. You want to meet briefly and just have a little discussion about how it went?
Either way is fine with me. I just wanted some clarity around it.
We weren't planning to have. Normally, we wouldn't do that.
Okay.
So I think unless it's something that you online would like to do, we would not do that. I'm totally open to doing it if you want. No, I guess I'm not hearing any great clamor for that, so I guess we won't do that this time. Any other questions about what we're doing? Here at the center, Kaido is going to be the Samu work leader. What we would also normally do, and I think we will do this this morning, is we would go to the protector's altar in the temple. And I think the protector's altar that we are using is probably in the living room, right? And so we would chant the, no, the other one, the Dharani on avoiding disasters. So we chanted Dharani on avoiding disaster. It's in our regular service. We take all the sutra books upstairs. So if you're here at the Zen Center, we're going to start in the living room with chanting that service together. We do that so that we are protecting ourselves and each other, so that we work safely in a way that is less likely for accidents and mishaps to occur. So we are working with intention. Okay? I think that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Enjoy your Samu Work Sunday, those of you on Zoom.